innovative, next level conversations with a K, because we're fancy like that. And we have alumni that has returned because, you know, things are up and blessed up in her life. And so we're going to let her introduce you all to herself once again. Maya Renee.
Thank you for having me.
Girl.
Hey, my name is Maya Renee, and I'm an Atlanta makeup artist and influencer and business owner.
But yes, let's get into it. I don't know if y'all saw her last episode of the Pink Link podcast. That was last year.
Yes.
So it was a pleasure. Also, Maya does my makeup. If y'all see me today, I did this. It's my work. I took her makeup course, and I know some tips. I don't know if I apply them all. Let me just not let her look so. She don't need to look too deep into what we got going on over here. But how have you been?
I've been doing very good. Just working. I have a very boring life. Just getting to the money and working on like more brand collabs, that kind of thing. So I'm really like in the house a lot. So.
Well, that's good. And her life is exciting. We don't say it's exciting. She's trying to downplay because she has so much going on these days. And
yes.
I'm just happy and excited and so
Thank
proud
you.
of you.
Thank you. I'm proud of you too.
Thank you. I mean, she is doing it. How old are you again? Tell the audience, like, for her age.
I'm 20 years old and I'll be 21 March the 4th.
Amazing. 20. And you've been at this since you was before 18 in high school?
Yeah, 15.
15,
yes.
You all. I also apologize if I'm sounding like, what the world she got going on. The weather, some stuff just got me a little razzle-dazzle here.
Your lashes look good too.
Oh yes, and the lashes are from
Virtuous Mink.
Yeah, Virtuous Mink. Say it again for them.
Virtuous Mink. Virtuous Mink. Yeah.
So these lashes come from Virtuous Mink. I did order them like too big for me, but I was like, they still look good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm feeling them. So,
yeah, those are the 25mm ones.
I probably didn't pay attention. I didn't pay attention when I was getting them. I just was like, let me get me some lashes, and I probably just ordered them because I know they come in different sizes, right?
Yeah.
So y'all don't have to get them this size. If you like them smaller, medium, go for it. Check her out. We're gonna drop that website too on her episode so that y'all can go support Virtuous Mink. Like, why not?
Thank you, and I'm wearing the clusters today.
Oh, those are cute. I was checking you out. I think I was going for something like that, but I probably didn't check the size.
Yeah.
That's my own faults.
Yeah, these are the clusters. So these are like where you actually like do the like kind of like the individuals almost, but you have on strips. Yeah, so you have to buy like. I put these on. These are the hybrids. The hybrid kit.
Oh.
Yeah. These are the shorter ones. They're
so how much you trying to do those?
So these 80. So you buy the kit, you get the kit, and then you have an install fee of $15. And that's pretty much. It takes like 10 minutes to put.
I didn't know you do those.
Yeah, it's a new service. I added it on January 1st.
Girl, she told me put me some on, but I didn't book the appointment with someone else because I had got some. I got the I booked with this lady my daughter found on Instagram. She do like the wisp set.
With the individuals.
Okay. Yeah. I guess it's individuals. And so if I had known.
Yeah, these are, but see, you might have booked for the individuals though. Those are where they place each like lash.
Oh yeah.
But if you're doing clusters, you only last like maybe like a good week or two.
I still like the clusters too.
Thank you. Yeah, they're much safer.
They look so good, you all.
Thank you.
Yes. So, girl, we're gonna get into this. So, how was last year? How was 2023? A lot of people was complaining about 2023.
Yeah.
It was a year for a majority of us, including myself. So, how was 2023 for Maya?
For me, I would say it was a very good year. Like, I can't complain. There's nothing that was like, oh, I wish that didn't happen. All of my goals that I wanted to happen happened. Working with a celebrity, like being like a key makeup artist, launching my lashes, growing my business, more income. I'm trying to think of anything else that I had as a goal. Oh, and getting brand collabs, like becoming like an influencer.
Wow.
And it all happened by the grace of God. And a lot of things were not planned either. Like, I didn't know that I was going to become an influencer last year or anything. I just had a video just to take off. So definitely faith for sure.
Hey man, I love that. So when you said you had a video to take off, so once the video went viral or took off or had a lot of engagement, they reached out to you?
No, so the very first one I did was like a concealer hack, and I was talking about like what I use and how to like get your concealer like to stay on, you know, like a long period of time. And that video did a very good job, but it wasn't until I did, I think it was a setting powder video. Oh, it was a 2022 compared to 2023. That one got like 1 million.
Oh, I saw
That's
that.
the one that is like everywhere right now, and it still is like, it blew up like 8 months ago, but it's still like, you know, coming around.
Still getting engaged,
yeah.
still liking it.
I think that's the one that put me on the map. And then I got one partnership with SHEIN, and that was a clothing video that I did, like a 2-piece set, and that one did very, very good. So they don't really reach out to you when your video blows up. You really have to have multiple videos to do very well, and they really care about your engagement more than like the actual numbers. They're just looking for people who are commenting and liking your stuff. That's it. So a lot of people think that you have to be viral, but you really don't at all. So yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you.
With the collabs, girl. So what would you tell someone out there, you know, a young person, older person like myself, about creating content to be able to get yourself in those type of positions? What would you say?
I would say to focus on like the algorithm. The Instagram algorithm is very, very crucial. You can't just post videos and think that, oh, why are they not doing what they're supposed to be doing? You need to be doing videos that make sense for like your niche. They don't have to be like the best, you know, quality or anything like that, but definitely like hashtags, audio matters, what type of audio to use for your niche, things like that. It's a lot more to it than just content. Like, you can post 5 times a week and still be at 1,000 followers in a month. You have to post, you know, good content.
So how many times a day do you post? Because Hunty, she was on content this morning. She doesn't play. Content is like literally part of her routine, because just from this morning, our conversation, she made sure she scheduled out her content and get it done and get it posted. And then she mentioned content again today. While we're here, that she has to do a certain post at a certain time. So she knows her stuff, and she knows that it is yielding her results by being committed and consistent with her content.
Yes, absolutely. So I would say, what was the question again you asked?
Girl, I said all that. After I said it, y'all, hold on. So what would you tell someone, either younger or older like myself, about, you know, doing content to be able to yield those type of results that you're yielding?
Oh, okay. So I think you have mentioned the time and consistency. So yeah, so like today I did an outfit video, then I did a makeup, get ready with me. So I'm gonna do the makeup today, the clothing tomorrow. But I just know that like makeup goes at 3 o'clock, clothing videos go up at 12 o'clock. I just know based off of like the past, and I also jot down like growth as well. So like if I post a clothing video at 12 on Monday and it does very well, but then I do it again on Wednesday at 3, and I can compare what like the best times to post is. So definitely keeping up with like, you know, your growth and what works and what doesn't work is really helpful, because I noticed that like my hack videos do better than my videos of like lip combos. People want to know, how can I do my makeup better versus a lip combo for 10 seconds. So it really just depends. So I would say just really study the niche and what your audience is and what you're going for, and then just be consistent. But you don't have to post like 5 times a day. Consistency just means consistent schedule. It doesn't mean post every day. I think that's the word people kind of get confused a lot. But I definitely want to do a huge video on consistency, because it is not posting every day. It's really
And I'm
not.
glad you said that, because I literally got caught up in that. To be consistent with my page, I need to post 3 to 5 posts a day, every day. And I had to get out of that, because that's what someone else had said, and it was maybe working for them, or maybe, you know, I don't know. But I know personally, I had to like brace myself and like, okay, this is too much, and my page still ain't where I want it to be. But doesn't mean I stop. Right? It doesn't mean I stop. I can still be consistent. Like I was telling someone, consistent means don't stop doing what you know you should be doing unless you can't do it for a week. But the max you should be not doing something that you know you should be doing is no longer than 2 days. You know, take you a little breather, or break, or revamp, or do things to be able to create that content. So what do you feel about that? No longer than 2 days doesn't mean you're not consistent.
So when you're starting, okay, like my lash page for instance, that one had maybe 300 followers, and I think I gained maybe 50 in like a week because I posted like 3 to 4 times a week. One thing about Instagram, Instagram doesn't want you to spam them because you can get restricted as well, like posting too much, using too many hashtags consistently, but people don't want to see you every day either. I believe in maybe giving people a time away from you, and then you pop out with something else again. Don't just post every day, because eventually it's gonna get you people, and then you're gonna see it's gonna start slowing down a lot because people are gonna be like, I'm tired of seeing her. Like, why should she popping up? So I would say, like, for me, my schedule is I post Monday through Thursday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is for my business and my resting days. I don't post on the weekends at all. The only time I post on the weekends is if I have to. Like, if there's a brand that says it's due on that day, then yes. But other than that, my content is only Monday through Thursday. Those are my work days.
Yes, I really love that you said that, because I know that's just like trying to do that, and then you can't get mad because people not liking or supporting or commenting, because you posting 3 to 5 times a day, every day. Like, I get tired of myself of coming and trying to respond to me if it was me.
And it can become stressful too for like the person releasing the content, because you're gonna go, well, I'm posting, like they said on YouTube, this guy said post 3 times a day, but no one's liking it. I'm getting like 3 likes on each post. No, you have to post 3 times a week. That's what's really gonna help. You gotta give Instagram the first 24 hours, the most crucial hours, and you have to let Instagram do its thing. But I will say, you will know when your post is about to do very well. I'll say one thing you can factor in is if you post at 1 o'clock and you get, like, normally you may get like 3 likes an hour, but you might get 15. Okay. And then you'll probably go on there the next day, you might have like 35. That's growth. You're obviously not gonna have 1,000 in a day and you're only at 1,000, 2,000, 4,000 followers. It's just gonna gradually go up. But Instagram sees people trying to be consistent and everything like that, but also posting at your right time is very crucial as well. Yeah.
Whenever someone sent me a thing about times to post on Instagram, is that one all be all for everyone, or you have to just look at your audience and your times and the
look at your audience and your time? Because I have a friend who wants to get into like fashion, and her time to post is 6. That's when all of her followers up. Her times during the day are very, very low, and then the times at night are higher. So I would say for me, mine is 12, 3, and 6. Those are my most busy hours. I choose to do 3 because 3 is my favorite number, and I can always stick to 3. At 6, I'm eating dinner, and at 12, I'm eating lunch. 3 is always the time where I'm not really doing anything. So that's why I choose to do 3. But I don't have to do 3 though.
Get your favorite number, but first check your audience, your insights on your Instagram.
The insights is very crucial, and knowing what days to post to. That's why I don't post on the weekends. Those days are horrible.
I gotta go do this myself. I'm not just telling y'all, I'm learning right now.
Yeah.
Thank you, girl.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I'm thanking her for y'all too. Okay, so what do you plan to accomplish this year, girl?
So this year, I want this year to be a year of rebranding, because I feel like last year my World of Maya page did very well, and I got comfortable and I stopped posting on my business page. So I sliced off a lot of income that I could have made like the last half of the year. So I think that for this year, I want to post, like I've been posting every day for the most part, except for on Sundays on my business page. And then I want to do a lot of content models and stuff like that, and a lot of more like exotic eye looks, because I think that draws more people in. Yeah. I'm glad you said that, because I saw a duck in your stories. You did that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did that. That was in 2021. Yeah. Wow. And it's in my suite too. Yeah, that's one of my favorite looks ever. So. I'm like, I didn't know she was an artist. Yeah, I have a lot of like old pictures, and people always ask me, why don't you do that again? I'm like, because I feel like people don't want to look at that anymore. Everyone's into all this clean girl makeup and makeup hacks. You don't really see like the beautiful colors anymore and all the drawn and stuff. It's very rare. It's kind of like died out. Yeah, it's kind of died out. That's why I kind of try to still repost things from years ago to really know I'm not just a girl who can apply makeup. I'm an artist. Right. Two different things. It's definitely makeup artist. Yes. Get it right. Yes. Yes. So, you had a great 2023, and you're on your way to even better 2024 and beyond. So,
Excuse me. So, what are some of the things that you did face in 2023 that you feel like could have went better or you wasn't expecting to happen to you? Was there anything?
These friends.
Some friends?
I had to let a lot of friends go. And you know what? It was for the better because I don't know what they're doing, don't care. But I will say that after I let off like my best friend, other people like, you know, that are not friends with me anymore, when I let them go, I noticed that like everything was better. Like how my thinking process was better. My like drive was better. I don't have people in my ear all the time giving me their issues and being toxic and stuff. I just feel like I have a better flow of life with everything, and it's about me now. So I definitely think that I didn't expect to lose friends in 2023, but I think it was for the better, for sure. Because I feel like a weight was lifted off of me for this year.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you got into that because sometimes we lose people, and I know that's not an easy process to go through.
It was easy for me. I'm so easy to cut somebody off. I'm sorry. I'm not into that whole, oh, we've been friends for this many years. Okay. But I feel like it takes one mistake to show me that the years before didn't matter to me if you're going to do weird stuff. So
yes.
For me, I don't like really care about that. It didn't affect me. Yeah. Maybe if the tables were turned and I kind of felt like I was being a good friend like how they did and I cut them, like they cut me off and I'd be like, well, what did I do? But I'm not a bad friend. I always come genuine on day number one.
Such a sweet person.
Yes.
And so, well, I don't know what that question was, but that was out the door. But I'm glad you mentioned, you know, cutting people off, give you to a better place because sometimes people try to hold on too tight to people and that can be a hindrance and blocks to your blessings. And so it's like you feel like everything just start aligning more for you without those negative energies in your life, but tapping more into you and more positivity for yourself.
Right, and then it brought the door open to one of my new best friends I met. She's an influencer as well. She's just like me. And when I say like her platform is 3 times as big as mine, but she still does not treat me like that, I really appreciate her for that. And she's a very good blessing, I think, for last year. Because I met her right after I cut off my other best friend.
Wow. And that's how it works. You lose to gain.
To gain. Because I probably would have never met her.
Exactly. You would have been,
let me go sit by her at this event. So.
Right. You would have been tied to what you had holding on. And that's what so many people do. They try to hold on to stuff that don't mean them well, or is not good for them. And, you know, it's just being able to see on the other side of that, you know, once you do that, how life can be, you know.
Right.
You probably can't see yourself without certain people or whether it's a relationship, a friendship. But then on the other, just being able to move forward, like let the past be the past and move forward into new relationships, new beginnings. It's a new year. So, and I do that yearly too. But this year I didn't really have to do that much, girl. I didn't really have to cut people off because the people in my life are wonderful people, you know, people that I intentionally allowed to be a part of my life. But prior to that, it was me not being as intentional. And so, but at the end of each year, I would do like, I would start maybe like in October. That's when I start gearing up, like mentally, like, okay, the year is coming to a close. Who's gonna be going with me if they don't get it together? And who's gonna be staying with me? So that's imperative to do like that checklist of, you know, friendships and relationships and things like that.
That's very true. Yeah, I luckily God put him out my life his own way, so I didn't really have to do that. And I also don't have a lot of friends. Like you see, you have a lot of friends. I have a good 3 friends. So
exactly.
2 of them are in college. They never had any red flags for me. And the other one is Brooke that I met. And then I have a guy friend, Joshua, but he's been around since high school, middle school. So
okay, great.
Yeah.
Right, you don't need a lot of friends. Just a brief intermission here.
Sorry, it wasn't.
But you do not need a lot of people. Like they say, I'd rather have 4 quarters, which is $1, than 100 pennies. And I tell my kids that, like me, I have a lot of associates, people that I may do business with, people that I like being around, hanging with, but it's only probably like 2 or 3 people that I would just be able to, I feel, express my deepest concerns or woes with. And even then, I don't do that with them, probably more so, probably one person that I go to for that. Because you can't trust everybody with, you know, some of your deepest and sentimental moments, you know, and I really go to God.
Mm-hmm. And that's why now, like, learning from, like, past friendships, the friendships that I've made now, I don't tell them everything. Because I'm so, like, if I tell her all my business, I mean, look at what the other friends did. I don't think I need to do that yet. So,
yes. And then it would be natural because, you know, I think it'll be a natural thing. You seeing a person's character over the years, how do they discuss other people? That's a big thing with me. Like, I have some people that I just, and I'm just being mindful because, you know, I'm going to see how you are outside, you know, of others, or you treat how you treat your other friends and how that, you know, and it'll just be a mutual thing. And then your character, like, you can get people energy, like your energy, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm a big energy person, and that's how I just strive to be. Like, when I'm meeting new people, like I met someone yesterday, girl. We was at the place getting food, and we just started talking, so we just exchanged Instagrams. Her energy was powerful, you know?
Right.
How did we meet again, girl?
Your daughter.
Your daughter. My daughter. I'm telling your daughter. But Maya, doing my makeup, her energy, you know, and then just things that she has done since we've met. She's younger than me. I'm 39. Maya is 20. What, about to be 21?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then she just does things she doesn't have to do, you know. Some of these stuff to be able to impact my Instagram. And this place, it does look familiar. We did the Mother's Day event here. And she just her heart, you know. And then finding people that you mesh well with. You know, whether they're younger or older. And people sometimes let age be a factor, but it's a person's character. It's a person, how they act and how they treat others for me.
Right.
Because I had an ex, I hate to say that, but I didn't like how he would treat certain people. Maybe somebody sweeping something out the door, you know, outside in the store. And I'm like, how can I be with him and he's talking to someone like this? Because, you know,
right.
I didn't like that.
You definitely have to look at people's character and see their flaws for sure, because I do that too when I'm, you know, thinking about relationships and dating certain guys.
Yes.
Like, I definitely study them before I ever make a move. Like, especially on social media, like, sometimes people on social media are fake and everything, but there are some people where you can tell, okay, he's driven, he's doing what he needs to do, maybe like outside of Instagram, let's see how he really is. And then you finally, you know, link up with someone, they are exactly what you thought they would be. Sometimes you can feel energy through your phone. Yeah. Like, just watching
people hit me up saying they get my energy through social media.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
But then I get people that say they get it in person too.
Yeah,
so it's very powerful.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're the same way you are in person as you are on social media.
Yes.
Like, sometimes people act that way on social media and then you see them in person, it's like, like, you're not the same. Yeah, so.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, it's like, all the catty stuff, like, if I feel like a woman is like that, you know, and, you know, like, she don't ever have good things to say about nobody, like, I don't have time for that type of energy, so you definitely have to be mindful and just watch their character, like I was saying once again, whether it's on social media or off social media, because you have some people that put up the stuff on social media, like, did they just put that up there like that? So you gotta be mindful both ways. Yes. It was something I was gonna say to you, girl. It was something, it came to me, but we're gonna have to go to another question because that went out the door. So, how's your love life? How's that going for you?
So, as far as love life, there is someone that I think is attractive, but we're not talking yet, but I'm gonna get him. And stuff like that. But I'm not in an actual relationship. No, it's been a very long minute, maybe a long year since I've been in one. But that's just because my last relationship, I'm very picky now, and I'm very strategic with who I, you know, pick now. And like I said, studying people. Like, I didn't study him before I, you know, dated him. I thought everything he told me was truthful and everything like that. And that's how they get you. So I'm very picky, and also I run it by my mother. If she says no, then the answer is no.
I love that, and it was in reference to you saying studying people because it was something in relation to that. I know the question was, it's gonna come to me, but you do have to like. It was something I'm trying to get it, y'all, because it was referencing a man when you said study. But yeah, another thing I want to say right quick, when you said you go out with your mom, a guy was telling me when dating a man or whomever you're gonna date, I always see how they're gonna treat their mother.
Yes.
If he treat his mom like mess,
he gonna treat you worse.
yes, if he doesn't treat his mother well, then how's he gonna treat you well? And so just being able to see that. I'm trying to come to that question, girl. You know how you have a question, y'all? You want that question? Because I know it was in reference to when you said something about that.
Yeah, I said, I'm going to just say what I said, maybe it'll come back. I said that I study people on Instagram and how they pose, what they doing, how they act, all that type of stuff.
Right.
And how consistent they are, if they're driven, dress nice, the way they talk, things they have going on.
It still ain't game. But if it comes, I'm gonna like shut it down and be like, here you go. So, how do you feel about this generation? And maybe I think it was in relation to when we was talking dating, like the generation of dating, all this war seemed like last year about men and women and this and that and the 50-50 and feminine and alpha and beta male. Girl.
So as far as relationships goes with my generation Z, the dating pool is not the same. I feel like the guys act like the females and the girls act like the men. I really feel that way.
Yeah.
I noticed that, like, I feel like guys don't really reach out to you, shoot they shot, ask for their number, nothing. It's like you gotta,
they want you to approach them.
Yeah, and it's like that's not how it should be. That's why I'm still single, because I'm not approaching nobody.
And that's not her thinking she all that, even though she's all that. She should know she's all that. You're supposed to think you all that, but it's not in an arrogant way, because that's how I feel. Like I've seen a few guys, and say that they not chasing no woman because they got this, they got that, and I'm like. Only thing you're showing me is that you are the type of man that I do not desire in my life. Right. Because a real man, the old-fashioned type of man that I desire and seek, that seek ye a wife and he finds a good thing, it says in the Bible, seek ye a wife to find a good thing. So if you think I'm going to be out here trying to chase and seek you, that's not a woman's position. That's supposed to be naturally for a man to do the chasing. Right. And I'd rather be happy where I'm at before I be like, hey baby, can I get your? I might smile so you can come and say something, but to say, can I get your number to you? No, it's not happening.
And then also, like, even on like social media, like that type of thing, like that whole liking the story was the most worst upgrade Instagram could have ever done. I feel like guys like your story, and that's their way of showing you that they're interested. No, you need to swipe up, ask for my number, swipe up, say you're beautiful, or something like that. Liking a story is just giving that you're doing it to everybody. It takes a second to like a story. I do that all the time.
Exactly. And then you thinking because you're liking her, whatever, the stories, and I'm supposed to. No.
Right, exactly.
Then I'm supposed to initiate from that. No, these men are out here acting like, they're supposed to. I don't know, like they're the catch. Right. It's unfortunate. And I think that's where we are, because it is a trip.
Yeah,
it's a trip.
It's really sad out here. The dating pool is really limited.
Wow.
Yeah, and another thing I'm gonna say on top of that is that there are very good guys out here, and I noticed that the guys that you may want, that you feel like have everything going on, they make money, they're driven, they have good hearts, they're not trying to date right now. Like, I was talking to one guy, he said that he was selfish with his money and that he didn't want to like share right now. He wasn't ready to. But then you have the guys that don't do anything and want to take you out and, work a small job here and there, whatever. and they're more ready for a relationship. But certain guys that I like or liked in the past, they don't want to share right now. They're so worried about traveling, getting the next nice pair of shoes, that type of thing. Spend all the money on them, and then I guess if they ready to be a family man, they'll come, back and want to talk to you.
Then you'll be married, baby.
Right, exactly.
It's gonna be too late for her, for me too.
I believe in like growing with someone.
Yeah.
And also, I think that's a issue with my generation as well, because a lot of people want to have it and make it a relationship, but you have to understand that no one's going to be rich until they've had years of experience within whatever they're doing. So to me, it's like, why don't you find someone who's just like you, who has the same big goals, big dreams, and y'all grow together? To me, a team grows quicker than just doing it solo on your own.
True.
And stuff like that. And I also believe in enjoying life a little bit later. I'm okay with that. Like, I don't go to parties, clubs, nothing. I'm working on editing videos every night. I don't really care to like go out and party. I'll do that when I'm rich. Right. And my parties will not be Club Opium. They're going to be clubs in Jamaica and things like resort. Actually go somewhere and have a good time. So,
Yes. Now, I wish I had her mindset at her age, because I was partying.
I mean, it's okay too, but I don't think it's okay to party like how some people party all the time.
No.
You look up every weekend, they're on Instagram at the club. Yeah.
I think I went to maybe like a year. I did that, like every weekend, or maybe 6 months. I was at this club every weekend, because that's what I was doing. But no, it was short lived. But then when I moved out here to Atlanta, I kind of got it back in me. But I'm like, I'm spending too much money out here in these clubs. This money been going towards something else. So that's what you have to look at too when you're partying and stuff like that. Those can be investments into your future, into business and things like that, stocks or savings, instead of just bottles. No.
Right.
For Instagram. No. So, yeah, Maya has the right mindset for her age, definitely. So, how do you feel about the generation that you're in, and how y'all are just able to tap into all this money out here? Because, y'all get to the money now. It's just where you put your money too. Like Instagram, you get paid. Don't you get paid off of Instagram?
Instagram doesn't pay me, but brand collabs do.
Okay. Well, you can get paid on Facebook now, YouTube, and all these different things and ways that wasn't here before. Do you think this make the generation a more, like, I don't want to say lazy, but like they don't have to have that mindset like we had growing up, like, career-wise in college? What do you think?
Right. So, as far as that goes, I believe that anybody in Generation Z who is sitting at home on their ass not doing anything should not be the case. It is 30,000 ways to make money in our generation just by your phone. Like, it's so many different ways, like selling digital products on YouTube. You don't have to show your face to make money on YouTube anymore. You can just do anything. Instagram, it's so many ways and factors. I do think that it does make our generation a little bit more lazy, because we don't have to really get out there, but we do hustle as far as the business that girls have, the hair, being a barber, makeup, nails, all that good stuff. But it's becoming a little bit too flooded for me, and I feel like everyone's trying to tackle being an influencer, a content creator, a makeup artist, a nail tech, a hairstylist. It's like, just because you see one person doing it don't mean you can do the same thing. That is not what that means. To me, makeup was a God-given talent. I taught myself my room on me, and then I jumped into doing business, and the mindset came with it. Versus some people have makeup businesses, and they do a good job, but I've heard stories in Atlanta that like the brushes are not clean, the makeup is not staying on, they're charging too much, they're showing up late, things like that. So not everyone can do the same thing and be as successful as that person. I think we need to find what they want to do, and it's okay to work a corporate job, because I told myself that if makeup happened to not work out in 5 years from now, that I would probably go to be in a corporate job. I mean, they pay good, you get a 401k instead, versus me, I have to do it on my own. We don't get health benefits as entrepreneurs, so there's pros and cons to everything.
Right. Sure. I love that you said that, because entrepreneurship isn't for everyone. It may look easy when you see someone else who have put in years, not a year, but years of doing what it is that they do to you know, be able to reap a harvest and, you know, make money from what they're doing as an entrepreneur, because it is definitely something that you have to think about, know what you're doing, pay for coaching, get mentors, and put yourself out there in so many ways, and not just because you got the phone and recording. Now, miracles have happened, but I still feel like majority of the time when those miracles happen, those videos go viral, those people have been doing like content for years, and then one video pop out, so it still looks like it was overnight when it wasn't.
And that's what happened with me, because when I started doing content, I had 10.9K. I was at 10.9K for like a year. I had not moved at all. And that was when I was in college, and I was just posting pictures and thinking like, you know, in high school I was doing content a lot. Like my videos was doing well back then. They were still doing very well. They just weren't going viral. But people were still like messing with it, the pictures and everything. And when I took that break, I really kind of slacked off after I graduated high school, but I'm glad I did, because now I think I'm prepared for it more now. Like the quality of my work is better, my years of experience, I have more to talk about. So the year break that I took helped, but I know that the people that came once I went viral, they probably think, oh, this is new to her. No, I've been doing this since I was 15. It's been a very long time. I just took my break, but yeah. But I think I'm more prepared for it now for sure, because I don't think I would have gotten as much notoriety as I have now.
Right, because you've been doing it.
Yeah.
And you've gotten comfortable and confident and all of that.
Yeah, now like every day is just like, I don't know, I can just do content and release it. Like my videos that I do, like with my makeup, those take like 15 minutes. Like today, the video took 30 minutes and I edited like 5 minutes. People be thinking content take forever. It do take forever. Like, the only reason why it took forever today is because I needed the 3.5 hours to do a clothing video. Those take a little bit longer because you gotta make sure everything's positioned right. But like the makeup video I did today, it took me 30 minutes to do my makeup today.
3.5 hours when you do the get ready with me?
Not just the clothes, but just putting everything together. Like having to clean up your room, that takes time. Do your makeup and clean all that, because you don't want the background to look bad. Clean your camera off.
Unless you want to go viral. I think Super Sin said her room was messy on one of her viral videos, but that's what made her go viral, because everybody was talking about the background. Yeah,
there's ways where you can accidentally go viral and you think that it's not going to work out.
It could be a bad thing and a good thing.
Yeah, it can be.
So that's a bittersweet viral. So, how have your faith played a part with your success and just the young lady that you are?
So I got baptized in 2022.
Go, girl.
No, hold on. July 3rd of 2023.
Amazing.
No, 2022. It was 2022. I remember it was 2022, and I got baptized, and I told myself that like I wanted to come out the water and feel like I'm about to go into a different time of my life, and I did. And also another thing that helped me is like having faith is very, very big. Like I used to doubt my content and like have the mindset of like, okay, this is not gonna do that well. Like the quality's bad. And then I look up the next day and it's at 10K views, you know, things like that. So having faith and like not doubting yourself really, really helps, because I noticed that certain videos that I do that I might, you know, doubt, they will do bad. Or just something like that. You have to,
because you put the energy into it.
Right.
Just put my energy. Like, it's powerful. The things you speak. If you say it's not gonna do good, it's not gonna do good.
I noticed that. And also like my time schedule in the very beginning, I would wake up at like 11 and rush content, you know, things like that. If I wake up at 11 or 12, I don't do content because I can't. I just know that it's not going to turn out right. So I say, okay, the next day we're going to get up at 9, try to get it done at 10, get it done at 11, and then it gives me 3 hours to go over it again and like make sure I really like it, you know, things like that. So the schedule really helps, and for sure with faith and the schedule really kind of combine into one and help. But having faith is a really big thing. I tell myself all the time, just have faith and everything will come together. And when I say that, it does. So
y'all hear it. Amazing. And then when you say that and the things doesn't, you know, because life can be life. Life can life. But when you have faith, that still helps when it's not turning out how you thought it should. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Doesn't that help you as well?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, that's good. Girl. So, who would you like to work with next?
As far as like a celebrity?
Yeah, celebrity.
I would love to do JT's makeup. I like JT.
Girl, you kind of favor JT.
People always say that, but I don't favor her. They say her and Ari Lennox. I think that's her name.
Yeah.
And they also said one of my videos that went viral. They kept saying in the comments that I look like the girl from Shark Tale. The piece with the red hair that swayed back and forth in Shark. I think it was Shark Tale. Will Smith played him.
I don't know.
With the fish.
Shark
Tale. Yeah, this was called Shark Tale.
Wow, you actually look like JT.
She reposted one of my videos. That's why I want to work with her.
She did?
Yeah, And Winnie Harlow liked my reels like last week. She liked a few of them. So I want to work with her. Yeah. And she just dropped the beauty line, so I'm praying that maybe she's been watching me. I don't know, because sometimes people will watch you and you don't even know until you get an email. Like Fenty reached out to me to be on their ambassadors list, so I get, Fenty products and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of...
I'm claiming some people to reach out to the pink link this year. Go, Maya. Congratulations. Like, rub that energy this way.
Thank you.
That's amazing. I'm so happy for this lady here. You just doing it. And it's going to keep getting better for you.
Yeah, it really is. And I definitely want to, work with some bigger powerhouse brands as well. And,
will.
This year I want to get flown out to, places and stuff like that.
You are.
So,
Just watch.
Mm-hmm.
You are.
I think
and
so
then go watch her last video and just see the growth, from everything that she's doing now and things
Thank you.
I got to support her. Such an incredible young lady.
Thank you.
So, do you mind talking numbers? What do you think your business did last year?
Oh,
but you don't have to. I tell people. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to.
I'll do a projection. Yeah. So as far as appointments go, I would say maybe about 80K, and then
as a 80K herself.
Yes.
As a business owner at 20 years old.
Thank you. And as far as
because you said it like it wasn't nothing. You don't have some adults making that, Maya.
That's true. Yeah.
So you need to really let this sink in.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it.
It's sink in, but I just feel like I don't like to make it seem like I'm bragging, or I don't like to feel like that.
You're not bragging.
I always like to just kind of say, okay, yeah, it's no big deal.
You're glorifying God and what He's been doing in your life.
Yeah, well, I do thank Him for sure, but just not I'm not one of those girls that just kind of put I don't like all that.
Well, that's why I say you don't have to state, and that was a projected amount.
Yeah.
So, but that's good for her as a business owner, for herself.
Right. Thank you. And for influencer work, I don't really know. That kind of varies. I would say maybe about 20 if you add up every single brand collab. And then my lashes, that didn't really take off like how I wanted it to. It's kind of
it's new. You just did it.
It's gradually growing, but I feel like the big following that I had, it really humbled me for sure. Because I thought when I released it, I thought everyone was gonna start buying. Now they're following the pages and stuff, but they're not buying. So my mom was saying that they're probably gonna buy eventually or whatever. So I'm gonna keep the lashes up.
And then when you do your makeup video, you just link your lashes.
Yeah, link my lashes. That's why I like to down and tag my lashes in it, because I know people be like, oh, where you get your lashes from and stuff like that. But,
and see, that's what we were just saying. Not everything may not go how you thought it would go.
Yeah.
But you still had faith and you still going and you still growing.
Yeah, that's one thing about me. I try not to look at the social media, because if you think about it, it's still an accomplishment to say I have 3 businesses, or
at 20.
Right, or I had maybe 10 people in my Zoom class. That's still good, because there's a lot of people that won't even, take the opportunity to even try to do it. And I at least tried to do it and still got, Yeah.
I say this all the time. When I was doing that fashion show, I was bringing it up because baby, that fashion show was taking me through to get to where I had to get there. If it was just me there, long as I set a goal to achieve something and did it, then not to do it at all. Because some people sitting on the couch waiting to see how stuff gonna turn out or not turn out for you, and they ain't even trying to do nothing.
Right, exactly.
So you can't let that let what you think other people may look at, oh, she, you know, this, or oh, that bomb for her, or that thing. No, you got to get out of the head of everybody else or what people telling you not to do, because people like, maybe you should wait to do it, and you know, because they have they doubt, and then you already doubt yourself a little bit because you haven't done it. But when you have faith, that overtakes all those doubts, all the naysayers, and all the voices of the enemy that's trying to talk you out of something, to be able to continue to go to do what you need to do. Because that's life. It's better to attempt to do it, like Maya said, than not to do anything and then regret or wish, coulda, woulda, shoulda. You know, then that's gonna be playing next. First the doubt, and then the shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Right, I definitely agree with you on that, because social media plays a part in people doubting themselves as well, and it kind of irritates me a lot, because whenever I see girls like, you know, DMing me saying like, oh, like I wish I could, you know, do what you do. It's like, you can.
Yes.
If you just take the time to say, let me go to Ulta, let me get this makeup and practice. I promise you in like maybe 2 weeks you could be doing your makeup better than you did, you know, a month before, whatever. So I try my best to encourage people, and I also give out free information all the time. I don't believe in making people pay for promo, all that. If I want to promote your business because I genuinely like what you do, it's not because I need the $25 in my bank account, you know, things like that. And then also a lot of times girls post things like, oh, like watch how I made $100K a month on selling, you know, digital products, which you can do, but a lot of that is things that works one time, like the video worked one time for them, they continuously do it, and that's not encouraging people in my opinion, because sometimes you make people feel like, okay, well if I go do a digital product, I can make $100K a month, and that's not how it works. That's not how it works. You have to build up to that. So
yes, and that's what we were saying too, when you go back, we went back, like, how she made that didn't just happen overnight for her.
Right.
So you get into it, listen to her one video, thinking this is gonna happen overnight for you, and it's not gonna work that way.
Yeah, you have to keep going at it. And also, when you go at it, you can see what works and doesn't work, because it took me technically 5 years for my page to blow up, because I got to 10K because I was posting reels and pictures back in high school. Then I got to 10K, and then I took a year off, and then I started posting again. So technically, I didn't blow up overnight. It's been a lot of practice, you know, trends, you know,
trials and errors, what works, what doesn't work. So it takes a lot, and that's what I'm on. I'm still on that journey myself, you all, with this YouTube channel here and my Instagram pages and Facebook and things like that.
Yeah, and you'll get to that point. It's just really just practice. That's all it is.
Yes. So, what do you believe has impacted your growth the most throughout this time?
Impacted my growth? I would say manifesting God, and I would say the influence of my mother trying to like guide me. One goal that I did have for this year, it's kind of funny, is that in 2023, I didn't listen to nothing my mother told me to do. She was even just about friends, guys, things I need in my business, and I'd be like, why do I need to post on Facebook? Why do I need to, you know, post this, you know, topic? And I told myself in 2024, everything she told me, I'm gonna do it. Because last year I
did she know this? Do she know this?
I told her because in 2023 there were things she told me to do in January. I said no, you don't know what you're talking about, you're not a businesswoman. And then in April I did it, and it gave me results, and I thanked her for that. So I definitely think that she's the hidden gem that you didn't know you need, for sure. Because I
when it comes to business, because maybe she's not doing it, but God works through people. Right. And God can give her something. Now, I would say this, because I'm going to say it with a thin line, because now sometimes, because I wouldn't have been here if I listened to someone that said God came to them about me moving out here. But if it's a confirmation of something that I know I'm doing, and it aligns with what I probably thought, I listen to them. So, yeah, that's what I would say about that. But God can give her stuff for you, you know. Though she may not be in business, she may have that Holy Spirit of, you know, being able to guide you on your journey. So that's amazing. Right.
And my dad too, he works in sales, so he was more of like the marketing branding side, and he would preach to me about getting into like these SBA classes and Zoom classes, and I'll be like, you can only sell incubators and medical grade refrigerator. Why are you telling me how to run a business? So I went to this networking event about money mindsets and branding, and it was a branding coach. This guy, he used to do photography like Nike, Fashion Nova. He's a very big photographer, and he did this segment that he was done. He's retired from that. And he wants to get into branding, so he showed how he rebranded this girl's whole entire med spa business and generated her $200,000 per month instead of every 3 months. And so he told me that what his price was. We had a Zoom call, and mind you, the price was a little bit too steep for me because he didn't have like a platform, like or any other.
She old school.
Yeah, like he said, it's really just word of mouth, and he just had like his photos up. So I was kind of iffy about it. So then I told myself, well, let's take the month of January and try to get to 10K followers. Let's do more interactive reels and like stuff that'll help other people and like funny stuff. And I kid you not, I did my first reels with my friend, and it's at like 300,000 views now. And it's been like a week. And I told myself, I think that was branding. So I technically fell into branding myself by just figuring out, like, instead of paying him to do it. And now I'm getting even more bookings now. And I noticed that, like, you don't have to always pay someone, like the Instagram promotion, whatever. It's a lot of free ways to do things. You just have to really know what to do. Like, you really do. Like, lighting, like I invested in this light right here. That was the best investment I ever did.
Thank you for
sure.
Like sponsoring me with the pink link today.
No, you're welcome. And you know, things like that. So I'm not gonna pay him anymore. I said I figured out how to brand my own business. Yes. And now my videos and people are reposting them. My name is getting out there more. And another thing is, like, last year, I'm so sick and tired of being slept on as a makeup artist. I feel like I offer a lot.
You have to wake up.
For real, I offer a lot about skincare. I'm licensed. I have years of experience. I'm talented on many different levels: bride, soft, full, exotic, all that. Even like just the bare minimum of makeup. Like, I did a girl that was 13 the other day. Her makeup was done in 20 minutes and looked like I had did it on someone else. Wow. But I did it so quick and so strategic because I knew she was young. I can't, do a whole lot. But, just things like that. And then I hear about makeup artists showing up late. The work is cakey. The work not lasting. But then they're charging $200 a face and doing celebrities. And it's like, no. And I know my time is coming because I've had, done public figures before. But I wish I had more clients, more people, coming to me. Now I do because, I've been focused on my content. But I definitely think that there's a lot of makeup artists that I see and watch, and I'm like, your work is nothing compared. And I definitely, to me, every single client is a different person, different technique, different application. Not everyone gets the same application. And that's another thing, is that some makeup artists stick to one way they do it, but you gotta understand and study everybody. Because the way you do a white woman's makeup is not the same way you do a dark skinned girl makeup. So,
yes, and she is good. I mean, because I did this, but if she had done it, maybe go watch one of my old videos or something. It's some videos over there where she did my makeup with the panel, I know, and the contour just, got me addicted to makeup that I had to go out and buy some makeup, like literally.
Yeah, thank
but
you.
I ain't trying to get what she does. The only time I get that is when I pay her to do it, because she showed me in the class, but it was like,
yeah, it can be a lot.
Baby steps.
Yeah, it can be
baby steps. That's years of practicing and stuff, like she said. But girl, so we're about to get ready to bring this to a close. And so I just want to know, like, where do you see yourself in maybe like 5 years from now?
I really see myself traveling the world as far as makeup is concerned. I don't want to be behind a chair in the next 5 years for sure. I'd rather have salon suites where I'm just making money. They're paying me the leasing, but I don't want to actually be doing faces anymore. I want to be traveling, doing faces, but I'm teaching a big master class. Things like that.
Y'all, this lady here, this young lady here, like, and she's gonna do it because the thing is, I'm gonna say this right fast. The bitch who was talking about yesterday, have a vision, have a plan to obtain that vision, and then run. And I know she's gonna run and go do what she said she's gonna do, because she's been doing it ever since I've met her. And so just for her to know that, yes, I'm doing makeup right now, but this is not where it's gonna stop.
Right.
Yes, it's paying the bills. Yes, it's yielding me great results and on my returns and things like that. But it gets bigger, and I just love it. Like, purpose driven over here.
Thank you.
You're so welcome, young lady. So, how can the people just stay connected to you and tap tap in with you and what you have going on? And are you gonna do another makeup class right fast?
So about the makeup class, I do offer them like one-on-one Zoom, but I don't know if I want to do another big one because the last one I felt like it wasn't a good like audience for me. They weren't really like interactive. I felt like I was just like talking to myself basically. So kind of, it didn't really discourage me. It kind of made me feel like, okay, maybe I need to do something different next time and not the same exact full glam application. Maybe like do one topic or something. But to stay connected with me, you can find me on Instagram at World of with a period Maya Maya, and then Maya Renee Beauty is also my other Instagram.
Yes, so make sure y'all tap in. In reference to the makeup class, what do you think about like a small, intimate setting, like they do the paint and sip, but you come out and do paint your face or something?
So I did think about doing a small class, but I really wanted to do a networking event to get my name out there first with maybe like a nice panel, and then me and Brooke maybe host it or a friend or something. And then once I get my name out there more, then I can get those girls to come in as, you know, the next students to do like makeup or whatever. So.
Okay. See there, she already have it. She already have plans. Baby.
Thank you.
And that's what I'm talking about. Like, I love it.
Thank you.
Because when you have a plan, you're more than likely to obtain the vision that you have in mind. But you can't just focus on your reality to be able to obtain the vision. You have to have a plan and also be in la la land in this manifestation. Like I was telling someone the other day, my mom would say get out of la la land, but la la land, even when I didn't know it, was me manifesting stuff that I didn't see in my reality. But my mother was in her reality, and even in mine, like, what is she talking about, baby? How you gonna do that? But you have to get in la la land. You have to have a vision. You have to see something that you're not seeing today and know that it's up to you to be able to make that happen, and also have your faith and trust in a higher power other than yourself.
That's very, very true. Higher power for sure.
So, anything else you want to tell the audience today?
No, not necessarily. No, I think we covered all the questions. I don't have anything I want to like say, but thank you though for doing part 2, like an updated version, everything like that. So I have more to talk about because last year was a very busy year for me. So yeah.
Yes, I'm excited for this year too.
Me too.
Even busier, booked and busy.
Yes, booked and busy. I really want to have clients like every day. That's what my goal is. Maybe like 2 days where I do content posts and then I'm doing clients in the evening. You know, things like that. And just make sure I'm making money every day. And my last business, I want that to take off more.
It is.
Stuff like that.
It is.
So hold on real quick. I'm gonna post real quick. Sorry.
See, this is real life. I'm glad she's doing this here because it is 3 o'clock and it is time for her post. So I am so glad that you are literally like letting them see what it takes to do what it is that you do in your drive. Y'all see this?
For sure, yeah, because I just gotta, I don't know, it's an addicting thing, I'm telling you.
It's a great thing. It's a great thing. Like, I'm glad that you was, because I was trying to end it before she had to do her 3 o'clock post, because that's what I'm telling y'all in the video. Y'all saw it. And it's what?
It's 3:03. Y'all supposed to
It's baby, it's 3:03. We was supposed to be on at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, 3:03.
And I was trying to go and wrap it up, but I'm glad that she took initiative to do what she needs to do now. Also so that you all can see what we've been talking about this whole time. Like, it's not a game. It's applying yourself and doing what you have to do in the midst of, in spite of the podcast right now. I understand. She know I understand. So I'm just glad that she did this so you all can get a chance to really see a part of her everyday life and how she is grinding to do what she needs to do.
Marquita, I be thinking I'll be feeling so disrespectful doing that to people, but it's so crucial for me. If I miss a minute off, like if the service is bad, my video will flop. Like that.
It's
like,
not gonna flop. We gonna say it's gonna do well.
Yeah,
Please don't say it's not
do well.
Instagram, guys.
I don't want it to flop, but I'm saying like when I'm like in the car driving, I just don't even post. I can't post while I'm driving because I need to be actually able to see that it'll go on, you know, fast.
But I've noticed that too. If something takes a while pending for my content, it doesn't do anything if it takes it a long time to load on there.
Yeah, for sure. And that's what I don't understand is that service and where you located all that.
That impacts it too.
Yeah, it does. If it's taking forever, I just delete it and say we're gonna try again tomorrow.
Oh, Okay, see, I learned something. So y'all, we about to get out of here. I thank you all for tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed this video and got some gems, and also real life gems and insights. And so, as always, you are great in the life you desire, you create. So get to create today, just like Maya over here.
I love that. Say it again.
You are great in the life you desire, you create.
That's cute. I need to come up with a slogan for my business. I don't have
Yeah,
that.
that's what we be saying, girl.
Yeah, I need to do that.